wherever you are in internet world. Welcome to another edition. Holding Independence. It's another beautiful day with the billionaire plate right here in Bermuda. We in the triangle. Yep. You see me in cut. We're here. Live and direct, baby. Isn't this wonderful? This is my backdrop. This is a Bitcoin Bermuda. It's a wonderful time to be alive. Right? The reason why for this new energy, this new passion is because we are involved with the best asset on the planet, which is Bitcoin. This is another video about Bitcoin if you don't know. And I have to say once again that Warren Buffett, right? That Warren Buffett said it best when he was asked, how did you become wealthy? And he said, slowly. And he said, slowly, right? Listen, 20 years from now, consider this, ladies and gentlemen, whoever you are. What's still early to this thing? It's still early, right? We're early. I'm in my 40s, right? I'm in my 40s. 20 years from now, God willing, I'll be in my 60s. These days, being 60 isn't old. I'm seeing a lot of people in their 60s. They're still moving. They're still active. Right? The ones who have the wealth, they're active. They're moving. They're exercising. They're not working as hard. They're working on themselves more than they're working for somebody else's dream, because they position themselves so that when they get into their 60s, it's not about not working. It's about retirement. Isn't about not working at all. Retirement is about having options as to what you want to do, so you get to live the life that you want to live. See, while you're working or being of service to someone or somebody, you should be thinking about what it is that you want to do, what you want to contribute. And when we get in our 60s, that's a place where we will be able to give back. We will be in a position to give back because we would have seen so many things that accumulated, and we're accumulating these assets and having a wealth of knowledge that nobody else is even having. Right? Nobody's even up on this knowledge right now. And guess what? Right now we're already 5 years in. Right? Well, 5 years in with the knowledge that we have regarding Bitcoin, in terms of understanding what Bitcoin is. Because even though I knew about Bitcoin, I didn't really understand it. I was still, a little bit skeptical, and I was about gold, right? I was about, precious metals, the whole way. But now I see that Bitcoin is even better than gold in terms of preservation of wealth and to transform. I'm not saying, you don't, have gold. Of course, you want to have assets. Right? Of course, when we become that type of wealth, right? You want to diversify. You want to get gold. Yes, you want to get silver. But guess what? I'll be able to do all of that with Bitcoin through BitHarvest. Yes, I'll get my monster case of gold and my monster case of silver when the time is right to diversify. It's not about being second best, right? It's just about diversification. You want to have different types of assets that will continue to appreciate and value. Bitcoin is number one though. Bitcoin is the Godzilla of that of this type of strategy. And BitHarvest, right? BitHarvest is like that company that pays a dividend in spades. If you've ever had spades and if you were ever given a hand where pretty much your entire hand was spades, your whole hand. And I'm talking about, it's a glorious hand. It will be considered like the royal flush of spades. The royal flush of spades. If you've ever played spades, and if you've ever had that type of hand, where your entire hand was basically, you know, if it wasn't spades, it was majority spades, and of course, you know, you have one or two high cards, like an ace and a king of hearts, ace of hearts, king of hearts, king of clubs, and the rest 10 spades. And then you got 10 spades in your hand, and it's a royal flush. So you got the ace, the king, the queen, the jack, the 10, the 9, the 8, the 7. We call that a royal hand in spades. This is what's going to happen in the future with BitHarvest. When we get to that place, right? When we get to that place of financial freedom, you're just going to be looking at things like, okay, I'll do that. 20 years from now, God willing, right? By his permission, if we're still around 20 years from now, and we're still in BitHarvest, we will be in our 60s. 60s, being 60 is not old anymore in these days. But it can be if you're not taking care of yourself, if you haven't looked after yourself for that time. You might be in your 60s and start bending over, slowing down, gaining weight, having a dark cloud over you when you're in that era. But it doesn't have to be if you have the knowledge. Knowledge is power. It's already written. For lack of knowledge, my people perish. Yes, it's written. Remember, it's nothing new under the... Hello. It's nothing new under the sun, baby. Ain't nothing new here. It's all repeat. But are you paying attention? Because we are. Congratulations to those, to my new subscribers. Welcome. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Right? If I'm not talking to you, feel free to be a new subscriber so that I could give a shout out to you guys, to the new subscribers. Make sure you hit the bell button so you get all the notifications, right? And you'll get more views of where the billionaires play, and where more billionaires are going to come in the crypto space. That is Bermuda. Yep. Oh yeah. When the crypto people start to become billionaires, they're all coming to Bermuda, because this is where the billionaires and millionaires play. Right here. But I'm here for it. I'm stacking Bitcoin for now, so that when the floodgates open in my jurisdiction, because that's coming, because we follow the US, right? We follow the US. Whatever the US, we follow the US and UK, because we're underneath the UK, right? We're still a British colony, but we still have a relationship with the US, and some of our laws are similar to the US, and we will be assimilating in terms of allowing people to bank, or allowing banks will be allowed to custody the Bitcoin once it's been approved in the States. And I can't wait for that, right? I can't wait for that. That is going to happen next year. Because once Donald Trump lights that match and makes it okay for the banks in America to for the average person to self-custody their Bitcoin, well, that's gonna that will translate over here, right? I don't expect them to market and be like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah," but whoever knows will know, and it'll be like a solid transition, right? They'll have it available, and I'll be able to take advantage just like that, right? With what I have already accumulated, with BitHarvest, with my Satoshis, right? And of course, the best part of mining Satoshis is the value. I believe the term is number go up. The vernacular is the vernacular. Number go up. That's what it is. That's part of the Bitcoin culture. If you don't know, like that in and of itself is a meme. But every day, let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, every day that you're not mining from BitHarvest, you're leaving out one of the greatest opportunities to receive passive income in the future, right? Hey, you could get passive income right now if you're balling like that in crypto, right? If you're making it big in trading, hey, why not let BitHarvest machines take care of you? Why not let the BitHarvest machines take care of you? Consider this. Consider converting some of your crypto earnings, your meme earnings, right, into an income producing asset like a BitBooster and start mining Satoshis daily. I mean, guess what? Satoshis is a great motivation. I call it the 99th mineral. They say it's 98 vitamins that the body needs. I call it the 99th mineral. Vitamin. It's a vital mineral. Bitcoin is a vital mineral. Why? Because it's an idea. And once you understand that idea, that's a whole next level of purpose. Your body is, because your body is taking in that information, and your body's saying, what? Really? It's taking all that positive information and translating it into that positivity is translating those messages across your synapses within this shell we call a frame. And next thing you know, you're doing things that you didn't think that you could do. You're running half marathons. You have a little bit more stamina in your job. You have a little bit more patience for your colleagues and co-workers. You got a little bit more patience for life when it comes at you, because life comes at you fast. But BitHarvest is the equalizer, the neutralizer that slows things down. Remember, delayed gratification is how the wealthy become wealthy. Delayed gratification, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know about that, you might want to try a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Shout out to Robert Kiyosaki. But listen, I hope you're enjoying your day, because I'm enjoying my time freedom. Because right now, somebody's doing another shift for somebody else's dream. And hey, they could be mining Satoshis, or doing what I'm doing, But soon, one day at a time. Take care, everybody. Rasa. Peace.